Boys and girls, we're going to read Along the Corridor. We just lost Violet Beauregarde to the gum. Well, 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 sighed Mr. Willy Wonka. 2 naughty little children gone. 3 good little children left. I think we'd better get out of this room quickly before we lose anyone else. But Mr. Wonka, said Charlie Bucket anxiously, will Violet Beauregarde ever be all right again, or will she always be a blueberry? They'll de-juice her in no time flat, declared Mr. Wonka. They'll roll her into the de-juicing machine and she'll come out as thin as a whistle. But will she be blue all over? Asked Charlie. She'll be purple, cried Mr. Wonka. A fine, rich purple from head to toe. But there you are. That's what comes from chewing disgusting gum all day long. If you think gum is so disgusting, said Mike TV, then why do you make it in your factory? I do wish you wouldn't mumble, said Mr. Wonka. I can hear a word you're saying. Come on, off we go. Hurry up, follow me. We're going into the corridor again. And so saying, Mr. Wonka scuttled across to the far end of the inventing room and went out through a small secret door hidden behind a lot of pipes and stoves. The 3 remaining children, Veruca Salt, Mike TV, and Charlie Bucket, together with the 5 remaining grown-ups, followed after him. Charlie Bucket saw that they were back in one of the long pink corridors with many other pink corridors leaning out of it. Mr. Wonka was rushing along, turning left and right and right and left, and Grandpa Joe was saying, Keep hold of my hand, Charlie. It will be terrible to get lost in here. Mr. Wonka was saying, No time for any more messing about. We'll never get anywhere at the rate we've been going. And on he rushed, down the pink corridors with his black top hat perched on the top of his head and his plum-colored velvet coattails flying out behind him. They passed a door. No time to go in. Press on, press on. They passed another door, and another, and another. Grandpa Joe and Charlie were running and walking to keep up with Mr. Wonka. They saw a few of the doors. Eatable marshmallow pillows. Marshmallow pillows are terrific, shouted Mr. Wonka. They'll be all the rage. Lickable wallpaper for nurseries. Lovely stuff. It has pictures of fruits on it. Bananas, apples, oranges, grapes, and snozberries. Snozberries, said Mike TV. Don't interrupt. The wallpaper has pictures of fruit, and when you lick the picture of a banana, it tastes of a banana. When you lick a strawberry, it tastes of strawberry. And when you lick a snozberry, it tastes like a snozberry. But what does a snozberry taste like? You're mumbling again, said Mr. Wonka. Speak louder. Off we go. Hot ice cream for cold days. Cows that give chocolate milk. Ah, my pretty little cows, said Mr. Wonka. But why can't we see them? Why do we have to keep rushing? We shall stop in time. Don't be so impatient. Fizzy lifting drinks. These are fabulous, said Mr. Wonka. They fill you with bubbles, and the bubbles are full of a special kind of gas, and it lifts you off the ground like a balloon. How do you come down again, said Charlie. Well, you burp, of course. You do a great big, long, rude burp, and up comes the gas, and down comes you. But don't drink it outdoors. There's no knowing how high you'll go if you're carried away with the fizzy lifting drink. I once saw an Oompa Loompa fly right out of the yard and disappeared. It was sad I never saw him again. He should have burped, said Charlie. Of course he should have burped. I stood there shouting, Burp, you silly, burp. You'll never come down. But he didn't, or he couldn't, or he wouldn't. I don't know which. Maybe he was too polite. On the next door it said, Square candies that look round. Wait, said Mr. Wonka. I'm very proud of my square candies that look round. Let's take a peek. And that's the next chapter, boys and girls.